We'll be traveling from Florida, through the Gulf states, along Mexico's eastern and Pacific coastlines, including the Copper Canyon and northern border routes. We're all packed and ready to go. The first stop in Florida is Fanning Springs.
Normally, you get to go swimming here, but it's too cold today. You can even spend the night in the cabin for a little less than $100 a night, including tax. This is on the Swanee River.
Shake, shake, shake 'em up.
While taking a rest and warming up on the tarmac, somebody drove by and called 911. It wasn't long before I was revived.
We went into the store, and we were warned on the ferry that none of the women in this part of Alabama have any teeth.
We were amused by the signs we saw nailed to tree trunks advertising DNA testing. What the heck is going on down here? The next day, we'd arrive in New Orleans to spend the evening.
In case we get hit by lightning, we're taking our precautions and putting our helmets on.
Not even funny.
Better strap them on, too. The Lone Star State, Texas.
We headed into Mexico via Brownsville, Texas, crossed the Rio Grande River, headed into Matamoros to clear customs.
Did run a red light.
And, you know, hey, I did run a red light. How much did it cost me, Mayor?
500 pesos.
Mexico, the green light starts flashing just before it turns yellow. A second later, it's red. There are two methods of handling traffic tickets in Mexico. One's legal, the other not. My position is to accept countries as they are, not as others might wish, nor how it should possibly be. One of the things I like best about Mexico is the smell of the wood-fired tortillas and everything else cooked over a wood-fueled stove. After a couple of weeks on the road, Marilyn was beginning to feel it.
My neck hurts, my head hurts, but now I'm good having a cup of coffee and a huevos ranchero.
Some of the things that need to be discussed about riding in Mexico begin with the speed bumps called topes or vibradores. You'll find them throughout Latin America. Sometimes there are signs warning of the impending slowdown and sometimes not. You have to be on the lookout for these normally dark patches across the roadway, especially near villages. I've encountered them in the middle of hairpin turns. A section of Highway 180/80 are part of what is known as the Mayan Road, or Ruta La Maya. There are plenty of big rigs on this generally two-lane road.
No. Now I'm going to be behind that cane truck again.
We're spending the night in Frontera, the state of Tabasco. The Pantanos de Santala Biosphere Reserve is near here. Due to its volume of water, marshes, and rich flora, it's one of the most important watersheds of Mesoamerica. This is Chichen Itza.
I only have two things to say. The whole place is ruined and your zipper's down.
My zipper. Give me a Vanna White. Walk further over. More. Okay. Now give me the Vanna White thing, the whole thing. Do it again, Mayor. Come on, Mayor. Do it one more time.
I just wanted to see how long she'd put up with my hijinks.
Come on, Mayor.
I guess that was enough. Tulum markets itself as being eco-friendly. There's no electricity until after 7 p.m. That's because everything's solar-powered. Prices are high. A pole-frame shack on the beach with a sand floor and crummy bed goes for $35. You may have heard this before, but everybody seems to be in the middle of the road coming around these corners. something you're going to want to consider. We've entered the heart of the Zapatistas revolution. Encountering these signs, we weren't too reassured. We weren't sure what we would find. We found a cup of coffee. Muchas gracias.
Beautiful fish.
Mazatlan is home to the third largest Mardi Gras, or as it's called here, Carnival. Mazatlan's also home to the largest motor rally in Latin America, called Semana Internacional de la Moto, or the Week of the Motorcycle. It's held every year during the month of April. I just finished reading God's Middle Finger, named after a peak in the northern Sierra Madres, written by Richard Grant. It's an eye-opening account of his experiences within these mountains, including history and the current drug trade. The state of Sinaloa, where Mazatlan's located, is mentioned many times in Grant's book. Mexico's Golden Triangle, where large amounts of drugs are cultivated, is located within this region. It includes the states of Chihuahua, Durango, Sonora, and Sinaloa. The basic idea of the area can be visualized by drawing a line between the cities of Chihuahua, Yucatan, and Durango. The reason I mention it is because Copper Canyon is located near the area. Am I lost or what? Unbleached dead cows. Things aren't looking so good. This guy came out of the bush and wanted to know what I was up to. He was marking his territory. Though remaining suspicious, he accepted my explanation, then offered a beer and some mota, marijuana. Generally, it's impolite to turn down an offer of sustenance, but there is no way I was going to get into this.
Well, I'm sort of screwed now. The bolt that holds the valve cover on is broken. I've been riding with that bike for a week.
Marilyn suggested that she knew of a really pretty big bandage. There's my big bandage to cover my leg. I can see the wisecracks coming now.
Take two. One more time.
I think you just want to see how many times I'd stood still to get hit in the face.
Gloating.
Yeah.
She's gloating.
This is flail.
She was going like this.
I think I'll take you back to the room and rough you up. I'm having fun now.
But we have a saying. We came, we saw, we left.